Thank you, Mr. President, and I'm joined by my colleagues, Senator Kleinfeld, Senator Cherry, and Senator Huizenga, to offer some remarks, and I would like them printed in the journal.
Without objection, so ordered.
So I rise to encourage a yes vote on my resolution that would designate February 1st as Blue Star Mother's Day in Michigan. The Blue Star Mothers Organization was founded in Flint in the wake of America's entrance into World War II. In late January of 1942, a local Flint paper asked for the mothers of servicemen to come together on February 1st, 1942. 300 such mothers showed up for their first meeting. After that, Blue Star Mothers formed statewide chapters, not just in Michigan, but in many other states across the country, and in 1960, Congress officially chartered the organization. The Blue Star Mothers' service to our nation and our veterans is unquestionable. In addition to giving birth to and raising our servicemen and women, they also help by keeping alive the memory of our men and women in the armed forces, welcoming home returning veterans, visiting our wounded veterans, caring for the unsupported mothers who gave their sons and daughters to the service of our country, and many other ways that we veterans cannot thank them enough for. I know that my family was certainly a recipient of the care of Blue Star Mothers. And as a young 19-year-old service member stationed in the Middle East, it was hard to understand what your family was going through while you were deployed. You know, I was 19 years old. I was the world centered around me as a 19-year-old, and I didn't really give a lot of thought to the gray hairs that were creeping up on my mother as she was waiting for news from me. Of course, times were different. News wasn't quite as readily available. It was snail mail, or if you were lucky enough to get to a phone booth, you could, try to reach an international operator, wait a couple hours, and hope you could get through. But they were always waiting. They were always worrying. And it was something I took for granted as a young kid. But then the shoe was on the other foot when my son-in-law was deployed. My daughter came home with our first grandchild and stayed with us while my son-in-law was first deployed to, I think, Iraq first and then Afghanistan. And I saw the worry on my daughter's face. And I felt the worry of, what he was going through. And it gave me a new appreciation, or maybe not even a new, just an appreciation that I hadn't thought of exactly what our mothers, our fathers, our family members, what they were going through as they were waiting for us to come home. And I can't thank them enough. I can't thank them enough for the care packages that we received. Everybody waited for those. And you didn't get to eat them on your own, all the cookies and stuff, because as soon as you opened them, it was a madhouse, but it was always, always appreciated. Matter of fact, we have a group of Blue Star Mothers up in the Northwest Gallery I would like us to recognize, and we appreciate you, and we love you. So I ask my colleagues to pass this resolution to commemorate Blue Star Mother's Day and honor the service and sacrifice of our Blue Star Mothers. Thank you.